I'm Ilya Marchenko.
I'm Dennis Kudla.
I'm Jesper de Jong.
I'm Henry Laaksonen.
I am Francisco Cerundolo,
and
you're listening to the Game to Love podcast.
Hello and welcome to this Tuesday afternoon match between Andy Murray and Christopher O'Connell. It's going to be a good one as Andy Murray gets back to the grass. He did play a challenger last week in Surbiton, making the semi-final. But he's hoping to get a better result. Hoping to get some good wins in this tournament here. Christopher O'Connell, you see the head-to-head. He did put up quite a fight against Andy in round of 32 in Dubai. Andy winning 6-7, 6-3, 7-5. Remember that match being long, strenuous, frustrating as an Andy fan. But it shows that Christopher O'Connell is definitely can put up a fight in the rallies. As Emma Raducanu goes 15-40 up. Golubic serving at 1-2. Raducanu did have a lengthy medical timeout. I'm sure the majority of you are watching the Game to Love stream, the Raducanu match, so you'll know this. But the Andy Murray match does start. Christopher O'Connell is serving first. It's not a great return from Andy, but they're in a rally here. Backhands to the backhand slice of O'Connell. He hits a one-handed backhand, O'Connell. That's something to take notice of. Good from Andy. He hits a drop shot slice thing. He has the whole open court. And it is a good opening point for sure. Love 15 to Andy. What a rally that is for the first point of the match. From side to side, backhand to backhand. Lovely point construction from Andy Murray there. In both corners, hits backhands and forehands. As Emma Raducanu does break for 3-1. Michael saying, I want to see Andy. Me too. Ooh. What happened there? Not sure what happened there. I think they're... Yeah. That's a point to O'Connell. I mean, there was a lot of net cord action in there. But O'Connell does come away with the point. Milan saying, what's up, David? What's up, Milan? As looking to get some early predictions in. Right. Match between Andy Murray, Christopher O'Connell on grass. What is the predictions for this match? Andy Murray is in not great form after that loss versus Kudla. The semi-final of the Challenger. Oh, what on earth was that? Andy Murray with the backhand pass on the run, on the slice, one-handed. That is incredible from Andy. 15-30. Lexi saying, well, David, hello. Hello, Lexi. As Milan says, Andy takes it 6-4, 6-3. Yeah, we'll have to see. I'm hoping he does better than last week because I think we're all expecting Andy to win the Challenger, but then he just came up against a stubborn opponent in Kudla in the semis. Ooh, Emma. Love 40 down. It's not looking good there. As Golubic wants to get the break back. 3 break back points. As O'Connell serves the backhand return of Andy. O'Connell's forehand exploded there. But we're in a forehand to forehand rally. O'Connell's backhand isn't bad either. It forces the error from Andy. Hits it long. 30-0. Like I was saying, Andy in 3 sets. Yeah, that's probably what I'm thinking as well. I'm not too high on Andy right now. After I was a bit disheartened after he lost to Dennis Kudla in the way he did. So yeah, I think it's going to be a tough one today. And if he gets through, it'll be an even tougher one against like Bublik or Kudla. It's not ideal opponents on a fast court. Kudla just beating Andy on Saturday, and Bublik with his serve can easily, like, this is serving conditions, the grass. As O'Connell does hit that forehand long, it is deuce. Kathy's saying, hey guys. Hello, Kathy. Welcome to the stream. Looks like Emma's getting more treatment here, the changeover. Ooh. I mean, Emma Raducanu has had a lot of injury problems this year. Like, a lot. And it's not getting any better, is it? She's on the floor again. It's to do with that hip. Andy misses the return on the baseline. It's into the net. Advantage, Chris O'Connell. Sneal saying Murray in 2. I wish I had your confidence. If it is 2, I think it's going to be 2 very close sets. Kathy's right. Kudla is good on grass. Made the 3rd round against Djokovic Wimbledon last year, I think. Yeah, 3rd round. Which was a tough first set for Djokovic, I'd say. I think it's 6-4. Djokovic. It was on serve the whole set until Djokovic broke when Kudla was serving to stay in it. And then in the 3rd set, it was a tiebreaker, I think. Djokovic kind of choked a little bit serving out. He won in a tiebreak. So Kudla has shown he can push the very best on grass. So yeah, he is good on grass. Lexi asking who you going for in this match, David. I think it's going to be Andy in 3 sets. And even that, I think is a bit optimistic because Andy Murray, I mean, he has been. It was a disappointing result and not what he wanted to happen in Surbiton. That's what I'm going to say. A man saying, thanks for the coverage, David, listening in the background while working. Thank you very much for listening. As Andy does serve at love 1. Second serve. It's going to be quite a few rallies here. And Murray does hit that forehand long. I think the battle of serving and forehands, backhands, I think Andy has a better backhand and a better serve. I think the forehands, I mean, Andy at his best, his forehand's better. Yeah, it'll be interesting for sure. Ooh, is that return in from O'Connell? I think it might just be long. It is in. It clipped the baseline on the return. What a return from Chris O'Connell. Special stuff there. Yeah, it's not looking good for Raducanu. She was a breakup, but now it's looking to be 3-0 and looking very down on herself right now. Murray does get to 15-30. Good serve. Oh dear, it's David. I did give Nadal his credits in the stream on Sunday, so I'm over it now. It's okay. We're in grass season. Andy's gonna win Wimbledon. It's all good. Andy does serve at 30-all now. Misses the first serve. I think there was a misunderstanding. He was I'm not sure whose family he was angry at, but he was angry at someone's. I mean, I don't mind. I prefer Andy to win Wimbledon, but Djokovic will be the favorite for Wimbledon for sure. I mean, he's the most accomplished in grass in like the world. He's playing Wimbledon. Raducanu hitting some nice forehands there. It's not all bad. As Murray feels like hitting the second serve for about a year now. At 30-40. He's missing the ball toss a lot. Was that in from Chris O'Connell? It was. It was in. It is 2-love to the Australian. Quick start with some amazing returns. He's really, really hitting those returns deep. Clips the baseline once again. It is 2-love, Chris O'Connell. Trying to find the a break of serve on. I'm just gonna do the break and serve on clay because he does deserve it, Chris O'Connell. I mean, okay. Sam's saying Murray's been left behind in 2016. All you Murray fans will get grey hairs, hoping he makes it far in Grand Slams. Well, this is the most likely that he's gonna go far in a Grand Slam. So we'll see what happens. As Murray is getting somewhere into this Chris O'Connell serve. Love 30 now. As Golubich does complete the comeback from 1-3 down to 4-3 up. Very good from Golubich. And worrying for Raducanu. She's again getting treatment with the trainer. I think that serves just wide from McConnell. Second serve at love 30. We'll see what happens. Getting a good rally here. Backhand of O'Connell. The backhand of Andy. Oh, the backhand of Andy into the net. That's what I'm saying about Andy. I'm not confident on him right now. And that's why those backhands, a neutral backhand should never be going in the net from Andy. It never should be going in the net. One of the best backhands of the last 15 years. Andy Murray. And it's not quite at his best right now. As Emma is still on the ground. Yes, Samsung, I'm sick of seeing Emma like that. Yeah, it is. It's really not nice to look at. Emma getting yet more treatment. And Andy, it's another backhand error. Chris O'Connell looking to consolidate the break here. Andy is not happy with himself. These are errors he shouldn't be making. The slice should always, as a safe shot, it should have loads of margin on it. But slice it into the net. It's 30 all now from love 30. Misses that first serve just wide. Second serve for Andy to try and get a break point. Oh no. It's all over. Emma Raducanu. I think it's all over. Wait. Oh no. Is that it? Is that really? Oh. Emma Raducanu. Retired. 4-3. She walks off the court This is heartbreaking. Yeah, it's heartbreaking. Good return from Andy. Deep. Trying to get to deuce. Has the open court to work with, but he's there. Okay. Deuce. Kathy's saying, I'm honestly beginning to believe that Emma's injuries are psychomatic, manifested by pressure on her. Well, something's going wrong. I mean, the amount of injuries she's had this year, she has to get a new physio or something. It's not acceptable how many. I mean, I don't know what's going on, to be honest, with Emma Raducanu and her injuries right now. Because it's just, how many matches has she just kind of faltered in due to injuries? Must be so many. As O'Connell does get to advantage, looking to consolidate the break. Emma Raducanu, if you're just joining us, has retired at 4-3. Golly serving. It's good volleying from Chris O'Connell. He does consolidate the break. Very, very good start from the Australian qualifier. Chris O'Connell playing some inspired tennis. Golubich is smiling, but she's kind of grimacing. She's it's not really. It's not a match. It's not how you want a match to end, but she'll very much take it. Golubich is really got a bit lucky there, but what can you say about Emma Raducanu's injury problems? They're never stopping right now, are they? Just never stopping. Andy Murray, he's going to serve at love 3. He's not looking too angry at the sit down, so that's something to look at. He's not too down on himself. He's not been too bad. I mean, there's just a few errors that shouldn't be happening. Davide is saying, is Murray playing so bad? Yeah, it's he sticks in rallies and then there's some odd errors, I'd say. Sorry, just a second. Trying to find. Ben is giving me some instructions. No. Is that better? No. Anyway, Murray is serving at love 3. Scoreboard. Sorry, guys, for the delay here. Says Rowan Garros. I can't see that. I don't know where that is. Sorry. As Murray is serving at 30-15 now. I think it's a problem with the Roland Garros in the top right, guys. I don't really know how to get it off, but Ben's saying he will sort it, so that's always good. Murray, another backhand error. Oh, there we go. It's good. It's the ATP 250 now instead of Roland Garros. We're not in the clay season anymore, guys. It is grass season now. And Murray's having a bit of a rude awakening to the grass season. It's a good serve there, though. He's gone the wrong way, though. Ooh, he doesn't pay the price. It is 30-0. I mean, 40-30, sorry. It was 30-0. O'Connell did have a look at the pass, but Murray looking to get himself on the board. First serve is not going to do it, though. It's into the net. Yeah, sorry, guys, for the bit of delay. There's a bit of confusion there, but Ben has it all sorted now. Ooh, I think that's just long from Andy. Deuce. Capricorn saying about, is Emma Raducanu going to switch to modeling / being an influencer like Eugenie Bouchard? Well, I think it's too early to say. Emma needs to fix whatever medical problems. I mean, it must be something really, really bad medically. I mean, there's no reason for this happening, really. People are saying, oh, it's her first year in the tour, whatever. But the amount of injury she's having week by week, it's like she has a new injury every week. She's not gotten any better, toughening up wise in terms of injuries. Her body's not tour fit. Let's say, as if you guys know what I mean. Yeah, she did make the Wimbledon final. Though, so she made a couple other semis, I think, as well. Gene saying, "Hey guys, hey Gene." I think Gene might be playing today on the grass. Better backhands from Andy. His forehand's looking a bit tamed right now. That's what I'm going to say. His forehand is a bit loopy, but O'Connell does make the error in that rally, so it is love 15. It's pretty disheartening match that Raducanu. It's just that's the thing is injuries. I don't understand. But was that in the corner from Chris O'Connell? I think he's walking back slowly. He's a bit annoyed, agitated. Maybe it wasn't in. It looks in. It looks in to me. Yeah, Andy's angry. So it is. Yeah, it is 50-0. O'Connell does serve at 50-0. First serve into the net. Good return from Andy. It's in this rally now. Forehand's good as well. And he does produce the forced / unforced error from Chris O'Connell. Does hit it long with the backhand. 15-30. Andy looking to get the break back. Finally get some momentum in this match. It's been all O'Connell, really. A few errors from Andy. So we'll see what Andy can do here at 15-30. Good return again. Andy opening up that forehand. And another error from Chris O'Connell. Good depth from Andy. He does have 2 break points now. Carlton saying Emma's going to fall off the rankings after Wimbledon US Open. Well, yeah. Wimbledon made the 4th round there, retiring in that match to Aya Tomjanovic, I think, due to breathing problems. And I think she will have a bit of a free hit before the US Open with all those the Masters events and the Yeah. So see what happens. As O'Connell serves at 15-40. Good rally here. O'Connell hits that backhand wide. And it is a break of serve and a break back for Andy Murray, who will serve at 2-3 now. Good for Andy Murray to finally get into this match. 2 games in a row now. And can he get into level terms now? Serving at 2-3. We'll have to see. Kathy's saying Emma needs a sports psychologist to help her handle the pressure. Yeah, I mean, I think she should get into her mind that although there's pressure because she won a Grand Slam, she doesn't have much to lose because she has next to no tour experience. So she should just play her tennis and be free with it. But she's just getting let down by her injuries and something holding her back. I don't know what it is. I mean, I think that's a bit unfair, Capricorn. I mean, a lot of young players who win their first Grand Slam have trouble settling afterwards. So we'll just have to see. And we've got a new coach in her first event together, ends in retirement. Yeah, Emma with it's another point of discussion. Yeah, a lot of different coaches. Coach Royale, and she seems to go through coaches once every couple months. Good serve from Andy, forcing O'Connell out wide in the backhand. And he does hit it long on that return. 30 love, Andy. He is slowly but surely getting into this match. From love 3 down. Sinner's been injured a lot, as mentally tough as anyone. Yeah, but the thing is of being mentally tough, however, he may win those close 4-set or 5-set matches in Grand Slams, but then the next match, like against Rublev, just kind of retires. It's just like, okay then. Where's the durability there? I'm going to say. Dream saying Emma might have a Kenin-like career. Well, I'll have to see. Sophia Kenin's career isn't done whatsoever. Just to clarify that as well. Andy has 3 consolidation points. Good slice from Andy. Oh, it's good from Andy. The backhand in behind. He does consolidate the break. And it is also a game to love for Andy Murray, which is very good for him to get back into this match. Yeah, she played the final against Iga Swiatek in 2020, I'm pretty sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah. Oh, it's good from Andy. I think was it long? Yeah, I think it was long. 15 love O'Connell. Yes, Nihil. Everyone's so quick to write people off, especially there seems to be a bit of a vendetta against Raducanu because they just want instant success and they want. I think they're also a bit jealous of how everything kind of turned out like a fairy tale. There were people were always ready to jump on Emma if she had any failures or any not as much success as the US Open, which is she was never going to win a Grand Slam or like never going to have immediate success after beating everyone en route to the US Open. It was always going to be difficult. It's not just now people are getting suspicious. People were writing her off immediately after she lost to Sasnovich. That's how early people were trying to will Emma to lose. They're like, no, Emma's bad because she lost to Sasnovich, whatever. People were very, very quick to jump on her. 15-30 Andy, though. Could get 4 games in a row. Oh, it's good from Andy. It's good from Andy. 15-40 now. 4 games in a row is on the horizon. A break of serves on the horizon. Andy is back in this match for sure now. 2 break points on O'Connell's serve to get to 4-3. It's good from O'Connell, though. Good serve. The return goes short from Andy. O'Connell finishes it off of the net. 30-40. Andy's hitting it with a lot more depth, a lot more control, and he's getting his rewards for that. He's not making as many errors, that's for sure. So O'Connell serves. Oh, it's a great serve from O'Connell. Deuce, saving 2 break points with 2 great serves. Wimbledon will be and that will be a year since Emma Raducanu on the tour. How many tournaments did she enter? Out of those tournaments, how many did she complete by winning or losing? How many retirements? Andy, good return, looking to get on the front foot. A forehand of Andy is a bit tame still. That was better though. Can he finish off the nets? He doesn't need to. Chris O'Connell hits it into the net himself. Another break point for Andy Murray to get to 4-3. O'Connell did save the first 2 with great serves. What can he do on this third breakpoint chance? Another match going on. Umber Rinderknech. It's a good grass court match, that one. Umber did win Halle last year. So, Andy. Oh, it's good volleying at the net from O'Connell. He covers it. He covers the cross court high lob, whatever Andy was trying to do. No, he was doing down the line. But O'Connell was there. It's just a bit too high from Andy. Left it floating a little bit. O'Connell finished off the net. It is deuce again. Umber is a setup against Rinderknech, but he's a breakdown in the second set. It's good from Andy. Oh, the lob's just long from O'Connell. A fourth breakpoint chance. Can O'Connell produce some magic again, or will Andy get another break to continue this run of games? Good serve again from O'Connell. Has a short return. He finished off with the forehand. O'Connell's serve has been clutch in this match. Andy's frustrated. He goes to his towel. He's complaining to his camp. All these chances, 4 breakpoint chances, have come and gone for Andy Murray. O'Connell serving has been clutch, but Andy Murray's going to be frustrated with these missed chances for sure. First serve into the net from O'Connell, though. Will Andy get a 5th breakpoint chance? We'll see here. O'Connell powers that forehand into the open court. The backhand of O'Connell into the backhand of Andy. The backhand's long from Andy. It's a game point for O'Connell, saving 4 breakpoints. And this could be a big game in the terms of this set, in terms of this match. If O'Connell does hold serve, it's going to be hard for Andy to come back in this set. O'Connell hits a second serve. His second serve is a double fault, though. It is deuce again. Andy's still in this game. Lots of pressure for Umber to do well. He could fall off a cliff after Halle. Fall on a what? Yeah, there is a lot of pressure with his grass court ability. He's going to be said as one of those players that is going to make a run at Wimbledon. People are going to back him. They're going to back Felix. They're going to back people like that. See what happens. As Murray has a 5th breakpoint chance. That first serve is just wide from O'Connell. This would be a great game for Murray to win after messing up on those 4 breakpoint chances before. Andy is a good backhand. And it's in the net from O'Connell. 4 games in a row for Andy Murray. The 2-time Wimbledon champ is on a roll here. 4 games in a row for the Scotsman. Four games in a row for Andy Murray. He well and truly has bounced back from that love 3 deficit. And yeah, Umber defending 500 points in Halle. He beat, I think it was Felix in that final. Was it? Let me check. Halle Open 2021. Rublev in the final. Felix must have went out in the semis. Felix did. That was, of course, when Felix beat Roger Federer in a 3-set match. Let me have a look here. Yeah, Felix did lose to Umber in the semis. And then Umber beat Rublev in the final of Halle. So, yeah, people will have some expectations for Umber coming into Wimbledon, coming into these grass court tournaments. We'll see what happens. You'll have a lot of expectations for Casper Ruud. He didn't deliver, really, in the clay court season before the French Open. So, also, Nadal didn't deliver in the clay court season before the French Open. So, these warm-up events, they can give people information, but it doesn't always mean anything. Like experience and just luck, and whoever wins on the day, like you can make as many assumptions based on results as you want, but sometimes just experience wins. Come on, I was praising Casper, the fact that he got to the French Open final off of a not very. You'd say it yourself, it wasn't a great clay court season for Casper Ruud compared to what he would want before the French Open. Good serve from Andy, 15-0. Dal and Djokovic don't need warm-up events, but others do, I feel. Yeah, it's good playing the warm-up events, but I think sometimes people read into the warm-up events a lot when in actuality doesn't mean too much in the grand scheme of a Grand Slam the size of Wimbledon. Although it's a bit tainted this year, it's still, yeah. Gene knows what I'm trying to say. I'm not very good at putting my opinion across, but that's exactly what I'm trying to say. Ooh, was that another ace from Andy? How fast was that? Wow, 206 kilometers per hour. I'm gonna quick. How that is speedy right there. 128 miles per hour ace from Andy out wide. Oh no. He backs up the two aces in a row for double fault. 40-30. But he still has another game point here. Still another game. Let's pause a little bit. He did just double fault. We'll see what happens here. First serve into the net. Second serve at 40-30. Can O'Connell get this to deuce and potentially break back? Or will Andy get it to 5-3, continue the run of games? We'll have to see. Good second serve, though. Very deep from O'Connell. O'Connell's playing some good tennis. Oh, it's good from Andy. He pushes him back with the backhand. O'Connell was deep, and he powers that backhand in the corner off the short ball from O'Connell. And it is a consolidation of the break. And the 6 games in a row is on, Tris. Capricorn saying one Stan to win Wimbledon. Yeah, that has been the one slam Stan hasn't succeeded at. You see Stan's results. Pretty sure yeah, 2 quarterfinals for Stan. Oh, good winner from O'Connell though. 15-love. O'Connell looking to hold serve and force Andy to serve out this first set. Good return from Andy. Keeping that ball low. Looking for the backhand lob. Oh, I think it was just wide there. Just wide. He's not quite got the backhand lob tuned yet. Obviously, that is the trademark shot of Andy Murray. The backhand lob won the Davis Cup in 2015. So many important matches. It's come up clutch. Ace long again from Andy. 40-love as O'Connell. 3 game points to force Andy to serve out this first set. It's Neil saying Tsitsipas could be the best example. Last year, Roland Garros final for a brilliant clay season. this year. Not quite. Yeah, did have a good clay season. Tsitsipas winning Monte Carlo and what else? Did I think Tsitsipas? He got knocked out Barcelona. Remember that by Alcaraz. Trying to remember. He didn't make any other. He made the final of Rome as well. Won Monte Carlo, final of Rome, and then goes into French Open confident, and then it always looked iffy from the start. And he made the final in Rome. Semi-final Madrid, getting knocked out by Zverev. Oh, what a forehand from Andy! Can he finish it off here? Oh, it's so good from Andy Murray. It is deuce from 40 love down. Andy Murray is knocking the door to finish this right now. He wants the break. He wants to serve first in the second set. What a forehand cross court sideline splitting from Andy Murray, and finished off the net with the backhand. Deuce here. O'Connell getting a bit more nervous now. Andy does hit that return. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think he hits the return long. Not sure. I wasn't sure if the first serve was in, but it was. O'Connell does have another game point. Oh, it's a great serve from O'Connell. Oh, he's playing some good forehands, but Andy controlled the pace and does force the error from O'Connell. It is deuce again. Maria saying, hello everyone, I'm new to the channel, I'm a massive Murray fan. So super happy to have found this stream by chance. Even happier, Muzza is ahead. Let's go Murray. Yeah, let's go Andy Murray. Thank you for joining the stream. Hopefully you can stick around for this match. Looking good for Andy Murray right now. He's looking to get this set now. The first serve into the net from O'Connell. Ooh. Second serve return. Andy's a bit frustrated there. He's into the net. And he's going to walk to the other side. Yeah, it was a big chance there. And he hits into the bottom of the net. No, I don't listen to the Murray Musings podcast, but I do follow them all on Twitter. They're funny. It's good from O'Connell. He does hold serve, and he does force Andy to serve out this first set. The run of games does stop at 5. And it's good from O'Connell. He was 40 love up, but he did stop the hurt from a deuce. There's a couple deuces there, and he did control his emotions well. And he does force Andy to serve out the first set. I mean, you're saying Steph didn't play as great as last year in clay, but he did win Monte Carlo and get to the final of Rome and the semis of Madrid. So there's the 3 Masters on clay, and he gets to at least the semis of every one. So I don't think it was too bad of a clay court season before the French Open, and I think it was just a bit of I think it's a shock to the system going 2 sets down to Musetti, and then the 4-setter against who did he play in the 4-setter? Let's have a look. He played Kolar in the 4-setter in the second round with 3 tiebreakers. Kolar getting the third set. And the third round against Emer was so straightforward, but Holger Rune pulling the upset there against the defending champion, the defending finalist. It's true. That match against Nadal in Barcelona. I mean, what a match. It's just ridiculous match. I don't know if how many of you guys have seen that match, but that final against Nadal in Barcelona was just out of this world. And he's playing some good tennis now. Forehand's a bit tame, I'd still say. Backhand to the backhand of O'Connell. It's that forehand long, Andy. Ooh. Love 15. Andy Murray, I've been saying his forehand looks a bit too controlled and measured, and it's getting him into all these long rallies. He's making the error first, and he's gonna really hope to hold serve here because it's gonna be a nightmare if he doesn't. First serve is just out there. Love 15, second serve. Yeah, he needs to make more first serves for sure. And he does hit that second serve in though. Forehand, the backhand to the forehand of O'Connell. Slice of O'Connell into the... Oh, Murray's up the court now, and he misses the forehand at the mid-court. His legs did look a bit tangled, and the ball was close to him. Love 30 now. Murray asking, nice one, Dave, for the shout out. No problem. How long you had this channel? Do you do only Murray matches because of the ads in between? So glad Murray put one of 2 wins together last week. It's not my channel. It's Game to Love, and there's the guys Ben and JG. They run the channel, and they employ me as one of their commentators. It's a good Murray volley. Summoning his inner Jamie Murray there. And it's better from Andy to get to 15-30, looking to hold serve to take this. 15-30. Oh, Andy, take me back to 2016, please. Yeah, that was a glorious time. Just Andy Murray mania there. 2013 as well. It's just when Andy Murray won Wimbledon, I don't think I can. Like, what a feeling, you know. Oh, Andy Murray does win this rally now. 30-0. 2 points away from the set, but also 2 points away from being broken. So he's still not out of the doghouse yet. So I cover a variety of matches. Today I'm going to cover Andy, and then the match after this I'm going to cover Nick Kyrgios. As Andy hits an ace down the tee, 40-30, set point for Andy Murray. From love 3 down, he could take the set 6-4. Big chance for Andy Murray now. He was love 30 down in this game as well. Don't forget. He has set point now. We're in a rally here. Forehand to the forehand of O'Connell. And it is long. Andy Murray does take the first set. 6-4 from love 3 down. He took 5 games in a row. He does hold serve from love 30 down. And he takes the first set 6-4. Come on, Andy Murray. Andy. Oi, oi, oi. Well done, Andy. Let's go, Andy. Andy. Liam in the chat there. David the GOAT, thank you very much. As Chris O'Connell did have a good set of tennis, but he let it go a little bit. Andy Murray does take that first set 6-4. Sneal saying, can't believe Andy's so competitive, even with his metal hip and restricted movement. Absolute legend. Yeah, Liam the GOAT. I agree, Gene. Liam is the GOAT. Correction, Nick is winning Wimbledon. Well, we'll see what happens. We know how Nick Kyrgios loves the grass. And with his serve, who can blame him? A lot of memorable moments on Wimbledon courts. Can't buy first serve. Ria saying, okay, thanks for that, David. Keep up the good work. Yeah, what a feeling when Andy won Wimbledon. Bring on, Andy. Come on, Andy. Big man, Andy. Step up to the plate. He is stepping up to the plate in this first set. Second set, he will receive just like in the first set. We'll see what he can do on return. Nick's the dark horse pick. Yeah. I think it won't be a nice. Obviously, is he going to be a wild card? We'll have to see how he does in these tournaments. But he's not going to be an unseeded player you're going to want to meet. Let's just put it that way, in a first or second round. If you're one of those players like Djokovic, Nadal, whoever, you're not going to want to play Nick Kyrgios in an early round at Wimbledon. That is a complete nightmare. Early round, yeah. First round versus Nick Kyrgios would just suck for be great for everyone else, but it's a really tough. Oh, it's good from Andy Murray. Reaction volley at the net. Love 15. Savio saying, show the games. Kathy saying, copyright law. You can watch them. They show all the streams on Bet365. So you can watch the stream as well as listening to the commentary here if you want to sync them up. Is that serve in? Must have just clipped the baseline. 15-0 O'Connell in this opening service game. Gene saying Nick is playing Halle. He's also playing Stuttgart as well. And we'll have to see, can Nick bring his A game on the grass? If his serve's on, and his serve is normally on, then it's going to be really interesting to watch. Oh. Okay, that was long. I mean, O'Connell's been producing some good serves in this game right now. I was shocked. I was expecting that to be in, but there's a second serve here at 30-15. Can Andy do something with the second serve? He's in the court. It's a bit of a tame return, but it's in. That's good, though. The backhand. Oh, the drop shot. Oh, it's so good from Andy Murray. Andy Murray is rolling back the years. 30-all now. The return was a bit off, but the backhand down the line wasn't. And the drop shot of the net. And O'Connell can only hit it very wide. And it is 30-all. Great name for the tournament, the Boss Open. It is sponsored by Boss. 30-all O'Connell serves. Can he produce more amazing first serves? Oh, Andy's angry at that return. He missed the return, he hit into the net. And he's fuming with himself. Because he knows there's a big chance to... He had a racket on the ball. He knows a big chance to get an early break in the second set. Oh, and O'Connell, another ace, another amazing serve. O'Connell, incredible serving performance there. And he does hold the opening game of the second set. And also, I forgot to say, thanks to our sponsors at AP Tennis. They do support Game to Love and great service, and we're going to have an ad for them now.
Isn't it frustrating when you play great in practice but play poorly during competition? Performing well during competition requires your ability to remain present, focused, believe in yourself when things are going against you, manage expectations in a way that allows you to play freely, and always be ready to embrace challenges as opportunities for improvement. AP Tennis is led by a legendary and world-renowned performance psychologist, Dr. Jim Layer, who helped 17 athletes become world number ones, including Novak Djokovic, Andre Agassi, Jim Courier, Monica Seles, and Arantxa Sanchez Vicario. At AP, their mission is to make mental training accessible and affordable so that everyone can receive world-class mental training anytime and anywhere. Now, for less than $6 a month, billed annually, you can start winning more matches and enjoy the game in the process. Best of all, AP is a freemium app. That means you will have access to everything for 7 days without putting credit card information. You can purchase the app if you like it, or even if you do not purchase the app, you will still have full access to the resources section where you will receive weekly mental training lessons. AP Tennis is already used by so many top US college teams and top players. The official mental training of Intercollegiate Tennis Association and the United States Professional Tennis Association. With AP Tennis, it does give you the competitive advantage.
Yeah, thanks to the sponsors at AP Tennis. Again, sponsored Game to Love is 15-0 on Andy Murray's opening service game. O'Connell just produced an incredible pass. Andy Murray's not going to be happy with that. O'Connell did do a little floaty drop shot thing that got low bouncing, and he could only kind of bunt it back. That's when the pass came. 15-0. First serve is out. Andy's frustrated. Throws his hands up in the air. Second serve coming now from Andy Murray. He's a bit off right now. Second serve's in though. That's good. O'Connell's return I say just long. It was very long. Good second serve from Andy. Enough pace on it for sure to qualm. Is that the word? To diffuse O'Connell's return, which was a weapon in those early parts of the first set. It's good. Is that? Ooh. Called wide by the umpire. I thought the serve was in personally from Andy, but second serve coming at 30-15. Just the heel asking, David, who can you see beating Iga and when? I think it's all people have obviously said this a lot. It's all about the what's Iga's weakness, and it's her second serve return and big hitters. When she gets hit off the court, it's hard for her. But if they can play consistent enough to hit her off the court without making too many errors, that's the problem. But it's also about if she has an off day. If she has an off day against anyone, and they can really play their best, then they'll beat Iga. Do we know, is Iga playing, is she playing any warm-up events for Wimbledon, like next week or so? I'm not sure. She did say she wanted a little bit of a rest, so Andy does get that hold of serve. I think. No, he doesn't. 40-30. Gonna read some earlier comments. Neil found this funny. Yes, do you get to call yourself the boss for a year if you win? Do you think Murray will be seeded for Wimbledon if he does well here? Surely there aren't 32 better grass court players right now. And people are saying that's not how the seeding works anymore. Yeah, it is normal seeding now for Wimbledon, not just grass court based. As Andy hits a subpar drop shot, but O'Connell misses the mid-court ball into the tram lines. Murray does hold serve 40-30 and is 1-0 in the second set. He didn't hold his opening service game in the first set, so this is an improvement to that. But it is a bit iffy. Murray does get away with it though. Carlton saying, I think Kyrgios is one of the most naturally talented players. Imagine he puts in the effort. Yeah, that's the thing with Kyrgios is he has a great personality, a lot of personality, and his personality comes through in his tennis, and hits those powerful serves, those powerful forehands. Oh, what a return from Andy Murray! Murray, it's a forehand return down the line. Love 15, Andy Murray. Yeah, with Nick Kyrgios, he plays his own brand of tennis. When he's on, he's great. So when he's on with his serve, with forehand, you know all the weapons. Nick Kyrgios, his serve's probably were the best in tennis. I mean, I don't think that's a doubt from anyone. When his forehand's on, it's you can hit his forehands more powerfully than anyone. Obviously, some one-off forehands, but you know what I mean. As Murray slices, and it's a good rally here. Murray has the open court to work with, but O'Connell, yeah, just can't get under it there. 15-30, and he's knocking the door here in this third service game of the second set. I know you're asking Gene this, but I'm gonna speak in and give my opinion as well. Asking, who do you think is Djokovic's biggest threat at Wimbledon? FAA, Kyrgios, Umber, Hurkacz, Berrettini, Shapo. I think that Zverev, if his serve's tuned, and he gets comfortable on grass, I still think that Zverev is going to be a great grass court player. Just needs to kind of figure it out. Obviously, you got the omission of the Russian players. Medvedev, I do think can play well on grass too. Good from Andy, but O'Connell does finish with the overhead. It is 30-40. Andy does have another break point. Sorry, I forgot to say. He did have 2 break points. One of them has been saved. Gene's saying Iga's playing Berlin next week. Ooh. That'll be interesting. And, I mean, Capricorn saying big server will defeat Iga on grass rather comfortably. That's the thing. Is there big servers on the WTA Tour? Is it's a bit inconsistent with the big servers. Got people like Pliskova, but not in good form. So who knows? Andy, does good. Another break point for Andy. Great pass from Andy, and O'Connell can't produce the volley. Sneal saying, if anyone watched Shapo Novak last year, Shapo troubled Djokovic a lot, surprisingly, even though Novak won in straight sets. Well, the way I saw it was Djokovic. He really he wasn't at his best, but he just kind of I'm not sure. He won all 3 of those tie breaks. Was it 7-5? I'm not sure. It got deep in those sets, every single one of the sets. That's all I know. I remember watching the match, like, Shapo's playing great tennis, but Djokovic isn't playing his best. He's still winning. So it shows you. Oh, it's good from Andy. Not from Andy, from O'Connell there, closing down the net. Great volley. And some real coolness at the net. Some good hands from O'Connell. At Wimbledon last year and saw Kyrgios FAA. Nick was destroying FAA until he got injured. That's the thing with Nick Kyrgios on the fast surfaces with his serve. He can beat anyone. We've seen this. He's beaten the big 3. All 3 of them are the first time of asking. And it's a good return from Andy. Another drop shot. The lob. The lob's in from Andy Murray. It's a trademark lob. And it's in. Another break point chance for Andy Murray to get the early break in the second set. Yeah, well, the thing with Nick Kyrgios is his focus, his fitness, and we never really know what's going on with Nick Kyrgios. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, you're saying Zverev injured. I forgot. Yeah. Sad semi-final. Oh, it's good from Andy. He does get the break of serve. Andy Murray. At the 4th time of asking? I don't know. It doesn't matter. Andy's 2-1 up in the second set. Jared's saying, I think Berrettini is a more consistent grass court player than Felix at this point. I think Felix is more of a threat to Djokovic if he's on. I can't see elite Berrettini beating Djokovic. Well, yeah, we saw all of last year was Berrettini stopped at the at the quarterfinal, the final of Wimbledon. I think it was at the quarterfinal of Australian Open. He played Berrettini like 3 or 4 times in the majors last year, and yeah, Djokovic has Berrettini sorted. He can beat Berrettini on anything. So yeah, and we did see Felix on clay. Is not his best surface, but he really. I mean, that second set against Djokovic at what was it? Was it Rome? I think I don't. It was just ridiculous, that second set. Incredible set. And I mean, I was marveling at the level of tennis I was seeing from everyone. And the rallies were ridiculous. The rallies were stupid. And there were so many like 20-shot rallies in that second set at Rome. Gene agreeing with Jared, saying Berrettini's backhand gets eaten alive when he plays Novak. Yeah, his backhand slice, Berrettini, isn't bad, and it is good on grass. The low bounce. But yeah, Novak's too good for that. Sorry, I didn't answer this before. There's a lot of comments I was trying to get through. How far do you think Andy will go at Wimbledon this year? All depends on his draw. I think I can see him making a 3rd or 4th round. And it's probably, that's my expectation is a 3rd or 4th round. Depending on the draw, it could make a quarter. Who knows? So Good from Andy. Oh, it's so good from Andy. He took that well on the backhand. It was so deep from O'Connell, but Andy dealt with it well. And plays that point just enough to let O'Connell hit the backhand into the net. And he finished off with an ace. Andy Murray has a game to love and he consolidates the break. Come on, Andy. O'Connell does serve at 1-3 now. First serve's good there. 15-love. Sorry for the creaking of the chair. No, it's a bit loud. Jared's saying, of the players who compete at Wimbledon this year, I can only see Felix, Shapo, Kyrgios, and possibly Alcaraz being Djokovic. I mean, I don't see Shapo or Felix beating Djokovic. I think Kyrgios could take a set or two. I don't know. I don't see any of those players beating Djokovic on grass. I think Djokovic is just way better on grass than all of them. Oh, it's good from O'Connell. 30-15. The half volley pickup, changing direction. Good point here from 12, travels 21. What about Cilic? Cilic could make a big effort at Wimbledon. He did make the Wimbledon final in, was it 2018? I think. And Cilic in great Grand Slam form this year. Oh, the backhand smash, not good enough from Andy. 40-15, Christopher O'Connell looking to get back in this set. Yeah, my first instinct was right. 2017, come on. My trivia isn't too bad. That's the thing about you. Who knows if Djokovic can even play US Open? So Murray in some good backhands. Good rally here. I think that was just long from Andy. O'Connell does hold serve. And Murray's a bit frustrated, but he is still a breakup. He needs to remember that. Although it was a comfortable service game. Andy, why is he shaking his head like that? He's a breakup still. Don't worry, Andy. It's fine. Come on. Andy's like shaking his head like it's the end of the world. He didn't break serve again. I mean, you're still 3-2 up in the second set. You're set up. It's not that bad. Andy's never happy. Yeah. I mean, he has some high expectations of himself, that's for sure. Yeah, Jared's saying you can make an argument for Rafa, Cilic, Hurkacz being Djokovic. Yeah. I don't see. I think that. I don't know. It's interesting. I think accumulatively, who are these players people were saying before? Felix, Shapo, Kyrgios, Alcaraz. If he plays like a lot of these players on the lead up to playing Rafa deep in Wimbledon, that's dangerous. And if he plays Berrettini or someone else as well, Djokovic could lose to Nadal again at Wimbledon. I can see that happening for sure. Jared saying with Berrettini coming back from injury and unpredictability of Shapo and Felix, could be a lot of old timers going deep at Wimbledon. Agut, Cilic, Murray, Goffin, Dimitrov. Yeah, I wouldn't rely on Dimitrov on anything. That's a top tip. Never rely on Grigor Dimitrov. That's good for Murray. Still in a rally here. What is going on at this point? Andy, another drop shot. Oh, what a point! The point should have been over 5 minutes ago, but Andy still won the point. Wow. What a point. What a rally from both of them. Another amazing spinny drop shot from Andy Murray. As Isner got one very long 5-setter left in him at Wimbledon. Who knows? Isner probably will enjoy the serving conditions of the grass. So we'll have to see. Maybe he could make a quarterfinal or a fourth round. Capricorn saying Dimitrov hates his fans. Yeah, as a Dimitrov enjoyer, when he's at his best, it's painful to watch. It's not good from Chris O'Connell. 30 love. The slice approach shot, very, very long there from Chris O'Connell. But Opelka is playing decently. I think he. Let's have a look. I think he won it early in the French. He did win that tournament in what's it called? The one Houston. He won the clay court tournament in America, Houston, against Isner in the final. And he did win some tournaments earlier in the year, like in Dallas. That is deep and long from O'Connell. 40 love. Andy looking to get. Sorry, I sneezed there. I had to mute myself. Andy did get that early break, and he's looking to get a game to love. See what happens here. Is that? Yeah, I think that's wide. Yeah, it is wide. 40-15. He is from Australia, Chris O'Connell. And he has, I think he's in the intro of Game to Love. So I should be supporting him here. It's good from Andy Murray. So good from Andy Murray. He gets the hold 4-2. And he's a couple holds away from making the second round in Stuttgart. Come on, Andy Murray. 2-4 now. Opelka can be up and down. Yeah. He's quite an emotional player. He can be negative as well. We saw I don't know how many of you. Ooh, O'Connell did pull up a bit. He's walking a bit gingerly, a bit of a limp. So yeah, I don't see that happening. MQR. Sorry about the mic. Yeah, I don't see that happening. For another service game now. Andy's playing much better tennis now. Oh, the backhand down the line from Chris O'Connell, though. Was not expecting that. O'Connell fires one back at Andy Murray. What a shot from Chris O'Connell. He's doing the Game to Love name proud there with that amazing backhand. That is long again from Andy Murray. 30 love. Can Nick Kyrgios win Wimbledon? Well, yeah, he has won one of 2 slams available this year. It wasn't doubles, but could get a couple more slams. We'll see. I mean, is that something to ask here? Kyrgios, if he finds a doubles partner, maybe he plays with Kokkinakis again, Special K, and he gets a wild card in doubles. I mean, that could be interesting. And could he win doubles again as Murray? It's an amazing drop shot. What a drop shot from Andy Murray. It's not like there was any bounce on O'Connell's shot before to give Andy Murray an easy drop shot to hit. It was so low, the shot from O'Connell, but Murray somehow turned it into a ridiculous drop shot. 30-15. Murray put a little bit of pressure on O'Connell's service hold. See what happens. I think that was... No, it wasn't a let. And O'Connell does fire that forehand into the corner. 40-15. Not bad for an old man. Yeah, Andy Murray can move up and down. That's for sure. O'Connell's firing these backhands and Murray's absorbing the pace. Murray does succumb to the pace though. O'Connell does hold serve. 4-3. Andy's still a break up though in this second set. Ooh. Doesn't need a wild card. Nick Kyrgios' ranking is high enough to get direct entry into Wimbledon. We'll have to see what Kyrgios can do in Wimbledon doubles. I mean, I think he can beat anyone with his serve and his ability to the net. His ability to the net is ridiculous, Nick Kyrgios. Like, he hits stupid shots that just shouldn't. His volleys are so precise. The king and the cock playing doubles, winning Wimbledon, solid as a rock. That's some poetry. Dr. Seuss, Nihil. It's Nihil Seuss. Really believe this could be the year Kyrgios goes super deep at Wimbledon. He did make that quarterfinal in 2015 or 2014. And that's the furthest he's gone in a slam ever. So that is his legacy is going far at Wimbledon. So how far do you think semi-final for Kyrgios? Thing is, if Kyrgios is playing his tennis, I think maybe if he bumps into someone like Berrettini, Hurkacz, Nadal, he'll lose. But maybe not with his serve. Yeah. Still wouldn't bet on Kyrgios going deep in a slam. Yeah, it's not a safe bet for sure. Still waiting on that. The $500 from Casey. You guys remember that? On Wednesday, was it? The Cilic match. He said, okay, if I win, David, I'm telling you right now, I promise I will give you $500. And it just hasn't. I've not not seen the notification of it coming through yet. So maybe he was joking. I don't know. Murray is 15 love up, 4-3. That is long from Andy. 50-0. Has he made 2 Grand Slam quarterfinals? Really? Let's have a look. Was it just the one? Oh, yeah, he made Australian Open quarterfinal as well. Fair enough. He does love his home, the Australian Open. He always plays for the fans in Australia. Yeah, talking of Bernard Tomic, he did lose in qualifying in this to get into this tournament. So that is sad. Sad news for all Tomic fans. What do you? I don't think Raonic is going to play Wimbledon. So yeah. Is Raonic back from surgery? Let's see, Raonic recent news. I think it's been a while since he's played. He did withdraw from the Australian Open due to injury. And, yeah. Nah, sure, there's loads of Tomic fans. Yes, is Raonic still recovering from surgery? Let me sneeze a second. Sorry again, guys. .30-0. Andy serving. To get to 5-3 and to get to a game away from the second round. Jared's saying some funny things in the chat. We'll get to that in a second. Oh, what volleying from O'Connell. He does have a chance to break back here. Jared's saying, when Tomic lost in qualifying, I cried myself to sleep. Me too. I was devastated when I heard the news. And thoughts and prayers to Bernard Tomic's friends and family. Must have been a sad, sad loss. Breakpoint chance for O'Connell. Out of nowhere, really. Andy, can he serve his way out of trouble here? That serve was wide. Second serve here at 30-40. JC saying, let's go, Murray. Let's go. Come on, hold this serve. Oh, he powers the backhand and he holds serve. The backhand down the line. What a point from Andy Murray. Long, deep rally. And Murray powers that backhand down the line, saving break point. Murray, I mean, what a backhand down the line that was. Staying in that rally and empowering the backhand like he did there. Great rallies here. Oh, O'Connell did hit that backhand long though. O'Connell hitting a lot of depth. But when he rips with the backhand, he's hitting it. He's hitting too many unforced errors at the moment. So I'm going to say. Tomic is the GOAT. Yeah. I think he's just the GOAT, personally. What a player. I mean, he should be. Like, no one talks about him as one of the best players of all time, but someone has to mention him there at some point. Game point for Andy Murray. Was that an ace for Andy Murray? Ace down the tee for Andy Murray? Was it? That was an ace from Andy Murray. Break point down. The backhand down the line. And then at game point, it's an ace. What a performance from Andy Murray there. Saving break point. And what a hold from Andy Murray. I mean, ridiculous stuff. Game away from this match in the second set. Andy Murray looking to avenge last week's performance at Surbiton, which was disappointing for everyone. Losing the semi-finals versus Kudla. He could meet Kudla again in the second round. O'Connell doesn't think that ball was in on the baseline. He's not sure. Having to Kyle Edmonds, yeah, lots of injuries, lots of surgeries. And yeah, he's withdrawn from the Battle of the Brits as well. Yeah, the shot from Andy was in. Hawkeye's just confirmed. So it's 50-0. Kyle Edmund is a tragic story. Sure. I wish him the best. Hope he gets back to playing tennis, back to being fit. Neil's saying, come on, David. It's just so obvious that Tomic is the GOAT, so no one talks about it. Rafa Novak competing for the second GOAT. Yeah, they can be the assistant GOAT to Tomic. They can feed him with the grapes. I don't know if goats don't eat grapes. I was mixing the analogies there, but O'Connell is serving now. It's a great forehand and a great serve from O'Connell. Changing the Laver Cup to the Tomic Cup. Yeah, similar kind of achievements, I think, Laver and Tomic. Maybe Tomic a bit more impressive in this day and age of the big four. Tomic, Kyrgios. I'm gonna stop. 30 all now. It's good from Andy. Good return. Oh, and he has a match point, Andy Murray. Andy Murray at match point.
Match point.
Match point, Andy Murray. 30-40. Tommy Haas is in the crowd watching Andy, his former competitor, play in this match. Is Tommy Haas the tournament director? Andy Murray does hoist a lob in the air. And does O'Connell? I think we'll see. I think O'Connell missed the overhead. And Andy Murray wins this match 6-4, 6-3, the first round of Stuttgart. And he's back to the winning feeling on grass after that semi-final loss against Kudla. And it's a good start for Andy Murray, winning in straight sets. I didn't think he had it in him to win that simply, but he did. And Andy Murray does get the win here. Arun saying Tommy Haas, wasn't he the tournament director for Indian Wells too? Yeah, I think he's the tournament director for Indian Wells. And then James Blake is from Miami, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe he's the tournament director for Stuttgart too, as he is German. So maybe that is the case. Let me have a look here. James might be getting mixed up. James Blake. He is. What does he do? What does he do? What is he the tournament director of? Come on, tell me. Tell us. James Blake. Let me see. Tommy Haas. Tournament director. He's the tournament director of Indian Wells. How Tommy Haas. So James Blake is yeah, I think I was right. Okay. James Blake is Miami. Jared asking GTL streaming Kyrgios match. I will be streaming the Kyrgios match in about 15-20 minutes whenever that match starts. So join me there where we'll be seeing more amazing serving, hopefully. So I'll see you guys then. Peace. Sorry.